Final Fantasy VII is regarded as one of the best games of all time. And back when it was first released, the era of 3D gaming was on the rise and it blew everyone away with its graphics, lovable characters, and you can't forget about that beautiful soundtrack that comes along with it. That was back in 1997. We now live in a time where some of the classics are now being remade into amazing remakes, bringing in a whole new crowd of fans, as well as bringing in the nostalgia for the old fans. This brings us to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I had been waiting for a reason to jump back into this game. I had never played the Intergrade DLC and heard that some of the super bosses and VR missions could be a little tough. So I decided it was time to get all the achievements in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Majority of these achievements are going to come from completing each chapter in the game, with miscellaneous ones here and there. This means collecting music, completing minigames, completing a bunch of different side quests, and the Yuffie DLC for those achievements as well. We will also need to replay through the whole game again on hard mode for a second playthrough. If you enjoy these achievement hunts, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into our first playthrough. We start off the game with this beautiful and very nostalgic intro that goes straight into our first battle with our boy Cloud and pop our first achievement, warming up for winning a battle. There it is, warming up, win a battle. First achievement already, boys. There we go. We go straight into another fight and pop another achievement. Weakness resolve,
never in doubt.
Exploit an enemy's weakness, as well as a third achievement from the next fight for staggering an enemy. Staggering enemy. Hell yes, 3. The stagger gauge is an important mechanic that allows us to get in some extra damage while the enemy is stunned. We make it to the end of the reactor and start our first boss fight. We snag another achievement for saving Cloud from the Scorpion Sentinel.
Funny way to ask for help.
Bonds of friendship, pre-bound ally. Nice. Finish up the boss and close out the first chapter by escaping the reactor. One-time gig, complete chapter 1. There it is, baby. The next chapter, we catch up on some of the backstory, meet a few characters, and make our escape for another achievement. Escape artist, complete chapter 2. When we get to chapter 3, we're able to walk around a little more to explore. We collect a music disc, music collector, collect 3 music discs, and unlock side quests and complete our first one. Oh, gotta start somewhere, complete a quest. We will need to complete all side quests and collect all music for achievements later. We continue to clear out all the side quests as we get to them and level up our materia for the first time. Materia for beginners, level an orb of materia, which is how we learn new spells and get bonus stats for equipping them to our armor or weapons. We also max out our first weapon proficiency. My first ability, max out weapons proficiency. All weapons in the game have their own abilities to learn, so we will need to use every weapon in the game. We need to complete all the side quests in this chapter, as completing all of them lets us help Tifa decide on a dress to wear later. This is very important. Trust me. Once everything is completed, we talk to Jesse and finish the chapter. Just another job. Oh, mercenary endeavors. Complete chapter 3. Nice. This next chapter starts off with the motorcycle minigame, and there's an achievement for finishing it with over 80% health. Oh, nope, I got it. Sweet. Biker boy. Get praised by Jesse at the end. After the bike ride, we tackle our next mission and manage to set off an alarm to start our next battle. Over there, that guy that's just standing out in the open. And finally get a chance to check out our summon we have acquired. Ifrit. Oh, my first summon, invoke a summon. That's pretty sweet. We finish up the next boss fight, make our escape, and relax at the 7th heaven and snag an achievement in the dart minigame. 7 darts thrown. Boom! Heavily dart player. Rise to the top of the 7th heavens dart leaderboard. There it is, baby. With becoming the dart champion behind us, we board the train and complete chapter 4. 7 foot. Oh, night on the town. Complete chapter 4. In chapter 5, we're doing a lot of fighting and running around in the train tunnels with a boss fight at the end. Nothing too crazy with this boss. We defeat the boss and are rewarded with a chapter 5 achievement at the end. We make our way through chapter 6 by turning off these huge lights and snag a quick achievement for picking up a new summon materia. Boom!
This is summoning material.
Clean up crew and make our way through the vent to the reactor to finish up chapter 6. Lights out, complete chapter 6. Our party makes their way down the reactor to complete their mission and starts fighting their way back up and bypass the security lock for some extra loot. Oh, bypass the Delta level security lock in Mako Reactor 5 in lockstep. We disable some extra power-ups for the next boss coming up, the Airbuster. This boss fight is iconic because it's the first time we hear that badass boss music. As soon as that guitar riff hits, you know it's time to kick some ass. We make quick work of the Airbuster and finish off chapter 7. Trapped like sewer rats, we reunite with Aerith, take care of Reno, and make our way to Sector 5 and talk to Chadley for a boss fight with Shiva. Boom! Summon Slayer, defeat a summon in battle. We do a bit of side questing because we need to complete all of them and help decorate the Leaf House. Oh, say it with flowers, decorate the Leaf House with the floral arrangement. We also clear out one of the crate challenges. Boom! Crate Annihilator, complete all normal difficulty whack-a-box challenges, whack-a-mole, and finish up chapter 8. She really left. Oh, reunite it, complete chapter 8. We go through the shortcut Aerith mentions. Side note here, the music for this area is a banger. God, man, the soundtrack is so good.
No holding back.
This track right here reminds me of Phantasy Star Online. We take out some scrap metal enemies and head over to everyone's favorite place, Wall Market. There are 2 passive side quests that we have to do here, which we will take care of one path in the first playthrough and return later to do the other one. We join the Coliseum fights to progress the story to sneak into the Don's place and fight a very over-the-top boss fight with Hell House. Once defeated, there we go. We clear out some extra Coliseum fights for an achievement. Really, oh, returning champion emerged victorious from a Coliseum sparring session. Nice. And then take on Jules and his crew for a squat challenge. Woo! Soul of Squat. Complete all the squat challenges. Boom, baby! Another achievement. We complete more of the story and dance our hearts out for Andrea for a gift. Who knew Cloud had all the sick moves? All that soldier training paid off. Dancing Queen received a gift from Andrea for being a dance superstar. Boom. And unlock the first 3 dresses for an achievement. Snappy Dresser obtained 3 bridal candidate outfits. We have to play through chapters 3, 8, and 9 to get different dresses for Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud for another achievement later tied to how many side quests you complete within those chapters. We infiltrate Don's palace with our perfect disguise and save Tifa, only to fall into a trap to complete chapter 9. The next few chapters are pretty straightforward with achievements just for beating the chapters. Chapter 10 goes smoothly. We take care of a boss fight to kick it off and fight our way through the sewers. Make our way through the spooky train graveyard for another boss fight. And climb the tower to help our friends out before everything literally falls apart. The collapse, complete chapter 12. And finish it off with this hidden underground facility for another boss fight. Oh, Broken Dreams, complete chapter 13. Now that we made it to chapter 14, this is our chance to explore all the areas we have visited before and clean up a few areas for achievements, as the majority of the world is open to us now. We head back over to Wall Market, where Tifa knocks out a series of pull-up challenges. Woo! There we go, baby. Paralysis of pull-up. Complete all pull-up challenges. There we go, baby. There it is. And then head over to the Whack-a-Box minigame with Cloud and take care of the hard difficulty to become the best at Whack-a-Box. Oh, Whack-a-Box Wonder Kind. Complete all hard difficulty Whack-a-Box challenges. We also grind out all the side quests we can do in chapter 14 and find a letter while heading to our main objective, and continue through the main story. And picking up the pieces, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and finish up the rest of the main story and then try to do some cleanup later. The next few chapters are pretty straightforward. We continue to climb our way up, clearing out this flying machine boss at the end. Nice, the pizza in the sky. After all the climbing we had to do, we finally make it to the top and infiltrate the Shinra headquarters. Well, more like we just fought our way in. We took the stairs because I thought it would be hilarious to relive the way I did it in the original. Once everyone catches their breath, we continue to fight more and more bosses, as the rest of the chapters seem to just be boss after boss, each being pretty over the top, but not too hard for our first playthrough. One of my favorite moments in the game happens with one of these boss fights, and it's when the music drops for Genova in the third phase. They really went all out on the OST, and I absolutely love it. See? They bring it back. We slay the bosses left and right, and the achievements keep flowing. And finish up our first playthrough. Complete chapter 18. Here we got some achievement. And we unlock chapter select so we can go and clean up all the missed side quests, achievements, and of course we can't forget about the dresses. So we start knocking out some of the easier stuff. We hit level 50 pretty quickly as you get more experience once you complete the game. Boom, building character, attain level 50 with a character. Next, we start clearing out the combat simulator fights and defeat a Marlboro. Nerd. Boom! That's the smell. Defeat a Marlboro. And do a bit of grinding to finish all of the battle intel reports. Boom. As well as the weapon abilities. And done. And learn all enemy skills. Yeah, there it is. Boom. We return back to the combat simulator to finish off Pride and Joy. Come on. Yes! Woo! Ultimate weapon, defeat Pride and the Joy prototype. And use the Fat Chocobo fight to get 300% stagger with Tifa. Boom! We return to chapter 8 and 9 to finish off the other part of the side quests needed for these chapters. But I made sure to go back to chapter 3 first to knock out another set of dresses, as you have to start with chapter 3 to start the events for Tifa's dress. This also lets us witness the last Johnny event, and we complete the last of the side quests. Cool. Best in the business, complete all quests. Nice. Another one down. I missed one of the music discs earlier, so we swing down to the water over here and grab our last disc. Disc jockey, collect all the music discs. Now before we head to play through the game on hard, I wanted to take care of the Yuffie DLC so that the hard playthrough will be my last achievement to get. I played through the Yuffie DLC casually, as I had never played through it, and tried to knock out the extra achievements as I could do them. We collect all of the Happy Turtle flyers, and learn how to play Fort Condor, which I ended up enjoying. We beat everyone to become a Grandmaster. Game, set, master, become the Fort Condor Grandmaster. Fight a boss, and finish the chapter. While making our way through chapter 2, we run into another minigame, the Shinra Box Buster Challenge. Now getting the first 2 prizes wasn't that challenging, but for the last prize, you have to break every box in the minigame. At first, I wasn't doing it fast enough, but it was the lack of knowledge that was getting me. I wasn't using Yuffie's abilities correctly, and once I actually understood how her abilities worked, there we go. I was finally able to get all the boxes. Boom! Materia Maven, obtain all materia available from the Shinra Box Buster challenges. We then continue through the DLC and finish up the last chapter. We unlock the Vice fight for the main game, but that will come later. Our next objective now was to run through the DLC again on hard for a few more achievements. I ran through this pretty quickly, becoming a Grandmaster again in Fort Condor on hard difficulty. Condor Queen, become the fort, and finished both chapters. The Road to Revenge, complete both chapters of Intermission on hard difficulty. We also needed to go back to chapter 2 as we had unlocked combat simulations for Yuffie and Sonnen that needed to be completed for an achievement and face off with Pride and Joy again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my God. Ultimate Weapon 2.0 defeat the Pride and Joy MK 0.5. Oh my gosh. And are rewarded with a pretty sick accessory that allows us to start with a limit break once per battle, as well as regenerates limit breaks faster. Let's dance, asshole. One last achievement was standing in our way before the hard playthrough of the main game. Oh, he's got his own intro. And it was the fight with Vice. We need to go to chapter 14 and fight him in the combat sim. This fight is hands down the hardest fight, as Vice doesn't fight like anything else in the game. As soon as you switch to another character, he instantly switches to them and just starts doing all these insane moves with a ton of pressure on that character, and he moves fast. Countersense does not work on that. He switches between stances that give him access to different moves. Oh god, he brings out a gun! And the real funny part is, if you don't kill him in like 4 minutes, he kills your party in one hit, anime style. Immaculate End. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Oh. After dying over and over again, I had to change my tactics up. Tifa moves very fast, and with the parry materia, holding block and dodging allows you to move even faster, which makes the difficulty of this fight so much easier. This would allow me to set up Cloud and Aerith to cast a bunch of spells to stagger Vice. Finally getting the hang of the fight, we had a good run going, and it was coming down to the wire. That's what he does. He goes to the, he went to the...
Kept you waiting?
All right. We got to recover here. And then when he goes to the next phase, we dump everything on him. All right.
Can you fight? It's okay. Stay strong and carry on.
Gotta give it my all. Breather.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
I can help too.
Leave it to me.
Come on. Finish it. Let's finish it. Ready or not, here I come. Keep up the pressure,
I've got
okay?
this.
Get fired up.
Yes! Oh my god! We did it! With that achievement out of the way, it was finally time to do the last playthrough on hard. The hard playthrough has a few restrictions on it. You cannot use items, and you do not recover MP for resting at a bench. We don't fill up MP on this one, so... The run wasn't too bad. I had made sure to max pretty much every materia I was going to use. I also had 3 Gouda-Dum. I don't know how to say that word without butchering it, but I had 3 of the accessories that let me start the battle with limit breaks on all characters, which honestly made about 90% of this run easy. I also needed to make sure I did the dress side quest stuff one more time in chapter 3, 8, and 9. But since I was going to do the easiest dresses, I didn't need to do any side quests in 8 or 9, as the dresses are tied to the amount of side quests you do in these chapters. Except for Tifa's, you can still pick any of the dresses if you do all the side quests in chapter 3. So we went ahead and did that to avoid any issues. We were flying through the chapters without anything really giving us any issues, as all my characters were kinda overpowered. That is, until we got to Hell House again, where I died a couple times. Oh shit. I didn't see the Tomberries. Oh, that's what I was afraid of, dude. But like a true gamer, we overcame every obstacle thrown in our way and took down Hell House. There it is, baby. With Hell House defeated again, it was smooth sailing. We get our last set of dresses completed and finally get all 9 dresses for the achievement.
But you're so pretty.
Ooh. Dress to the 9s, obtain all 9 bridal candidate outfits. There it is, baby. We did it. We continued to coast through the rest of the game with a couple deaths here and there. Once you get near the end, and you're slaying bosses left and right, it goes by real fast. We make our way back to the final chapter and have the final showdown with the man himself, Sephiroth. As always, the OST really sells this fight and is a fitting final boss for our achievement grind. All we had to do was defeat Sephiroth.
Gotta go for it now.
What the
Your turn now.
Thanks, Aerith. That did a lot. And we would have another achievement badge in the bag for us. Limit breaks.
Pray for me.
Yes, we got him. Woo! There it is, baby. With Sephiroth defeated, the ending and credits roll. All right, we're gonna skip this. Here it comes. Let's see him. And finally, hardened veteran complete all chapters and the main story on hard difficulty. Come on. Master Fate earn all Final Fantasy 7 Remake achievements. There it is, baby. We did it. It's done. Let's go. With the last two achievements popping, the grind comes to an end and we finish Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Final Fantasy 7 was one of the games I grew up on as a kid, and it was a great time to go back and experience it again with the remake. The new combat, amazing OST, and overall feel of the game was a fun time. Though I feel that some parts of the game were a little stretched out on a few chapters, I enjoyed my time with it. It took me about 82 hours to get all the achievements in Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That's including the DLC as well. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it an 8 out of 10, but the fanboy in me would give it a higher rating. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share the video. Let me know what other games you would like to see. If you enjoy these achievement hunt videos, check out this video. And as always, until next time.